Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the Chiefs going up against the Colts. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
The Chiefs are back deep, waiting for the kick. Jones got it teed up, and he's ready to go. The Colts bring in an extra tight end for this play. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
2nd and 3. Looks to his left. Great pass, great catch, great control.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They'll run it here. Henderson's there to take him down. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but, boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient. Keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
On the money.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Colts line up in the pistol. Has his man. Tackles made. That leads us to 2nd down. The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Picked up a couple that time. The Colts now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. Offense lines up here. Has his target. He'll be tackled, but a new set of downs on the way.
Well, when you get down here this close, you got to be tough, big, and strong to get in the end zone. That time, he falls a couple inches short.
Offense lines up here. 1st and goal from the 2. Pulls it in. He dives into the end zone for the score.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Colts lined up in the pistol. 1st down at the 15. Makes the catch. Dansby's there that time for the tackle. 1st down here after the completion. The Colts come out in the pistol. 2 tight ends on the field here. Takes it from the gun. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
The Colts did a good job there on 1st down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
The Colts trying to bounce back after last week's tough loss, and they're doing just that so far. Winning in a close one.
Yeah, you hate that feeling after losing a close game, so you got to find a way to make that play so you don't have that same feeling you had after last week's game.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down following the incompletion. The Colts in the pistol. Makes the reception. He's tackled at the 30. Tight ends are absolutely crucial to what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's working so far here today for this offense.
The Colts will take the snap from the 30. Trees got the first as he's brought down.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football. And
Touchdown, Colts.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Colts, pistol set here. The Colts will take the snap from the 35. Hauls it in for the first down. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals.
1st and 10. Throws to the right. As Royals brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. From the shotgun. Got the completion. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
It'll be 3rd down. Royals lined up in the slot. Catch made, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Still got it after the play action. Pass away.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Catch made. They'll mark him at the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Now looking at 3rd down. The Colts come out in the pistol. Catch made along the sideline.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Down at the 22. They bring in the extra tight end. 1st and 10. The give. A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd down and 10. Has his man. Fights through contact And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The catch is made for a first down.
They're going back up top. They're going to get him here for a sack. The Colts signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Second down here. The Chiefs lined up in the nickel. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. He's brought to a halt. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Wasting no time now for this next play. From the shotgun. Brings it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
Snapping out of the gun. He's got the catch, and they bring him down. At the 33-yard line. The Colts call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Let's go.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Sticks to his hands. In on the stop.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
From the gun. Throw to the left. Scores the touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Chiefs cannot come up with any answers here. The Colts line up in the pistol offense. He'll keep it on the play fake. They'll mark him at the 28. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. The Colts will go with the pistol on this play.
Get ready.
Reaches out and grabs it. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football, and this guy's taking advantage of them so far here today.
The Colts now move the chains. Well, this tight end is bouncing back. That's a big deal in this league, Phil. And he didn't have a good game last outing, but today, a completely different story.
Well, he's such a good player, Jim, that it's hard for him to have 2 bad games in a row. And so far today, he has been sharp, and the quarterback is putting it right on target.
Feet first, and gives himself up.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
He makes the catch, and he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
And here we have second down. From the gun. Eyeing that left side. Finds Thomas. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. If you're a great player in this league, you're not going to have too many bad games in a row. And this quarterback has shown us today that he's back to being his normal self.
That's right. He's just really too good of a quarterback to have the back-to-back bad games. And what he did After last week, he looked at the film, he corrected the mistakes. That's why he's playing well today.
The Colts have it at the 29. Down the field. In his hands, complete. Touchdown.
When you got a lead, you march down the field and you add on to that lead with a touchdown. It's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Halfway through the third quarter. Out to the left. Reaches out and snatches it. Picks up about 5. Second down, even after the completion.
With completion. 5-yard gain on the play. Get ready.
Throws the pass. Finds Thomas. Thomas marked down after a gain of 4.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
Royals in the slot. 3rd down and 1. They'll go ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
That'll stop the play right there.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Let's go.
And off the mark on that short throw.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover two. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
Second down coming up. Nickel formation here for the defense. Out of the shotgun. Smith nearly had the interception.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Royals, a receiver in the slot. They'll go shotgun here. Score again here to pad the lead.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not...
First down at the 20. As Royal. Fumble. Stewart's there to take him down. The tackle is made. Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
Is reversed.
They went to the booth and it was not verified. First down here after the completion. Play fake. Going deep. Looking for Demaryius Thomas. And Harmon close to getting the interception.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover two defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Nickel formation for the defense here. The Colts from the 37. Makes the reception. Carlos Dansby makes the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up following that completion. Now the offense in their hurry up.
Get ready.
Throwing now to his left. And he'll step out. And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Now, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field, drives it in between defenders. He is just a terrific thrower of the ball. When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Keeps on the play fake. Inaccurate with that one. After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Caught for the first down. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. Here in the second half, we're seeing some familiar numbers from a tight end who has been one of the best receivers in the NFL this season.
It's just every single week he gets it done. All you can say about it is, wow, he is impressive.
Now 1st and 10. As Royal, he's brought down at the 23-yard line. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. The Colts get a 1st down.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Offense lines up here. Almost intercepted.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and goal from the 8. The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get.
This long drive continues. 1st down at the 36. Play action. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Colts snap it at the 36. Gets it out for the completion. They bring him to the turf.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
3rd and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Pulls it in. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. The numbers don't lie. This tight end is one incredible presence on that field.
Jim, tight ends have such a presence on the field now. You got to pay these guys just like star wide receivers.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Smith's the one who brings him to the ground. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Second down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel. Keeps it here. Brings it into his body. Denard's in on the tackle. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. He'll take the snap from the gun. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
Royals lined up in the slot. First down at the 18. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's got the first down.
Tim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
First and goal. Catch made. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down. Throws to the right. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. And again with that touchdown on their latest drive, we have a quarterback zeroing in on the single game pass touchdown record.
Wow, I like his chances of getting it, don't you? The way they are playing on the